Jesus fucking Christ. Welcome to V.I.M.P, the Very Important Movie Podcast with Sean, Darian, Jaden, and Eli. I'm Sean.
I'm Darian.
I'm Jaden.
And I'm Eli.
This is the world's first and only podcast that realized halfway through their fantasy month that they really don't like fucking fantasy all that goddamn much. Recorded live from Hollywood, California, Charlotte, North Carolina, and a parking lot of a Friar's Big Boy in Boise, Idaho. What the fuck's up?
Aggressive
And we
energy
have a
today.
cursing problem.
We do, because we have been arguing about whether or not eating in the car is good or bad for the last 5 minutes, and I'm fucking hot right now. I'm so hot. I'm so mad. Eating in the car
Hot and
sucks
bothered.
shit.
Eating in the
And
car, I don't know. I kind of like it.
I
There's
love eating in the car.
it's so
something
messy.
comforting. Like,
I
I can
don't
just,
like
like,
eating in a
pig out.
restaurant either. I don't like eating anywhere, but
Yeah, I
It
don't.
depends on what the food is. If it's like In-N-Out, then it's fine. That's not a messy. Well, my
It's-
In-N-Out order isn't messy, and they give you a box, and it tastes way better.
I like to eat 5-course meals in the car.
Like
well, that of
something with
course.
syrup, then absolutely not.
Would you say if it's what?
Something with syrup.
Syrup's a hard no. You cannot
I
go in the
had-
car with syrup.
One day we ordered breakfast after we went on our hike, and
Yeah.
we were really
God.
hungry, so we ordered breakfast.
Oh my
It was
God, so good.
fine, but there was syrup, and it was not good. It wasn't a good
Messy.
experience.
A couple weeks ago, when my father broke the sink in the kitchen, I couldn't bake breakfast for Adeline before I took her to school. So I said, okay, I'll get you some food at a restaurant on the way to school.
Of course.
And I said I would get McDonald's. And I'm like, well, what do you want? What do you like there? And she's, can I get the pancakes? I said, absolutely not. There's
Absolutely
no way in hell
not.
I'm letting you eat
Damn.
pancakes in this car right now before we go to school. So
Poor
no
girl.
pancakes were had. Kind
You know
of
how many
What about a
McDonald's pancakes I had growing up? So much. Poor
they're a
Adeline.
vile concoction, but
Yeah,
And-
remember
Oh,
when
they're
the plate used
horrible.
to be like a yellow styrofoam?
Horrible. But when you're a kid, that shit is delectable.
The McGriddle is way better than the pancakes.
Oh, absolutely.
McGriddle's gross. The only good thing is an egg McMuffin.
I haven't had
with ham.
McDonald's in like 5 years at
McDonald's
least.
is canceled.
Is
Yeah,
it?
I
I
didn't
don't
end
even
up-
know. It was canceled in my heart long ago.
She ultimately picked what's the chicken place that's racist? No, homophobic.
Oh, you didn't even go?
What's the
Chick-fil-A.
hummus?
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A. I
think
didn't even know they
they
had
go ahead and
breakfast. So I
Oh.
ended up taking her to Chick-fil-A, and she got some sort of
What'd she
biscuit
get?
chicken
Chick-fil-A
nightmare.
actually has a really good breakfast, but their sandwich, I don't like eating in the car.
Yeah,
Hmm.
it was everywhere. Biscuit.
I
Fucking
feel like
biscuits. I hate
Chick-fil-A
biscuits too.
Biscuit, it falls apart every time.
I just feel like Chick-fil-A injects their chickens with a bunch of hormones. I just get that vibe
Ooh.
Of course they do.
when I eat
Wait,
it.
no, because no, actually, that's what I was gonna say right now. Did you guys know that the A stands for grade A chicken
It stands for
in like their
AIDS.
like little name thing?
All their chickens have AIDS.
Okay.
That means nothing.
They do. I did not know that it stood for that, and I don't know if I believe you. Did you get that
No,
from a
I'm so
TikTok?
serious. I saw it from
You
a
hear
podcast.
that from Reddit?
See, you should
He
believe
definitely heard that on
everything
TikTok.
that you hear on a podcast.
Did you get that from
Definitely.
Bagok Talk? Bagok Talk? Did you get it from TikTok?
TikTok.
Chicken themed,
Nice.
the chicken themed social media site or is it the one that's run by cows to get you to eat more chicken?
Yeah. No, it makes sense that it would be the chicken talk because they want you to think that. Oh, wait, no. It would make
They
sense for
don't-
mine. They would want.
Yeah,
Chickens would want
right.
you to think that they have AIDS, but cows would want you to think that chickens are grade A.
If there's
Yeah,
one thing that
exactly.
we know about chickens is they definitely want everyone to think they have AIDS.
Yeah.
It's their number one platform. I don't think it's working. I don't think their propaganda, their pro-AIDS propaganda is working, keeping anyone from eating them. But
Well, AIDS is like pretty treatable now, you
Is
know?
it
chicken
though?
AIDS is
Well,
You
not
still get it,
treatable,
though.
but like you can live with it.
Well, yeah, but like that, it's not treatable.
It's
not
not. It's
like-
not curable, but
Oh,
like
there
you're
you
not
go,
gonna
that's the
die.
You're right.
Is there what's
Sorry,
chicken
I'm not a
prep
doc-
like? Is it just called
What's
chicken prep?
chicken breath like?
Do you have to take chicken prep before
Oh,
you eat?
chicken prep. It
I don't
comes
get
in
it.
egg form.
It's just big oval shaped pills that you take before you eat it. That way you don't get
You put 'em
AIDS,
up your
chicken AIDS.
butt.
Oh,
Yes.
why is everything just up the butt today?
Because
What the fuck is the difference between a taquito and a flauta?
you
That is a
stupid
timeless
idiot. You
question.
don't know the difference.
Yeah, what the fuck, babe? You're married to me for 8 years. You don't know the difference
Oh,
between
one's a corn tortilla, one's a flour.
Speak a Spanish, Jaden. I dare you.
Is that how you say flour in Spanish? Is flauta? Is that why it's called that? Oh, I don't
No.
know. It sounds like it would be.
Flauta in English means flute. It's supposed to look like a flute.
Flauta. Ah.
Speaking of shoving things up yourself, one time at band
Okay.
camp, I stuck a flute up my pussy.
Fuck. Where
Nice.
did this fucking come from?
I stuck a flauta up my culo.
Oh.
That was actually right, unfortunately, for my ears.
I don't think it was. I don't think
Culo?
it was right at all.
Yeah,
it's
culo's ass.
all right. Yeah.
Ass and pussy are not the same thing.
Well, I meant to
Well,
say
That was
ass
incorrect.
because we were
They
talking
are
about,
actually. You didn't know?
yeah, in a chicken they are. It's called a cloaca, and it smells like this.
Ew.
Wait, what?
That's
I'm
the
cutting
best
all
TV
this
joke
out.
of all time from the Andy Richter
What is that
show.
from?
You know who Andy Richter is? He was Conan's sidekick on the Conan O'Brien show.
Oh.
Kind of like the short, pudgy, blonde guy. Like, he had a
Okay.
sitcom, like a comedy. He was a detective, I want to say, and it got canceled pretty quickly. But there was a running joke about chickens having a cloaca, and they
Mhm.
kept correcting him at the very end because this guy was, I don't remember why, but he goes, somebody's like, he had to say, he goes, cloacas, or he goes, chickens have a cloaca. They don't have an asshole. They have a cloaca, and it smells like this. And he stuck his fingers in the guy's nose.
Ew.
For some reason, I don't remember why he was having to put his fingers up into chicken
He
to get
was
the eggs out or something.
fingering cloacas?
Yeah, but he didn't like it. He
That
was
is-
very mad that it's like he inherited a chicken farm or something, and he killed somebody to get the chicken. I don't remember at all. I just remember that joke. I'm gonna have to rewatch
That's
it, report
crazy.
back next week.
Do you know what I have to do to inspect a chicken? It's disgusting. They give birth and defecate through the same hole. It's called a cloaca, and it smells like this.
Yeah, I just looked him up. He was also in Madagascar. He was Mort. He was like the little tiny one with the big old fucking eyes.
One more.
Oh, Andy Richter was.
Yes. Yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I should have said
I thought you
that.
were looking up
Um,
cloacas.
Look that up too.
No, I don't want to look that up. That sounds so gross. I feel like they'd put
I'm
me
gonna
on a
look it up.
list. I wouldn't be allowed within a 5-mile
Cloaca.
radius of a Tractor Supply.
Their pee, their poop, and their eggs all come out of one hole. Look it up. Prove me wrong.
No, I don't want to.
You may know.
Should we just get Chipotle?
Oh,
God damn it,
frogs have
babe.
it too.
Oh, frogs do? Interesting.
Apparently, like multiples do.
Do bats?
Does that mean that the
Do
king has a
bats?
cloaca?
The what?
The king in the movie in Shrek 2.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Because that's the movie
Yes,
we
he
did
has a
today.
cloaca.
We did, we're doing Shrek 2, y'all, because why not? Shrek 2 is the sequel to Shrek,
The
shockingly.
Shrekening.
The Shrekening
The Shrekening.
was May 2nd. No, Shrekening was May 19th, 2004.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember that?
May
You were
19th.
you were around then, Darian. You were around in a time where
I
you could
was
remember
around.
shit. Do you remember going to this movie? Do you remember?
I
I'm
remember this movie. I don't remember going.
pretty sure we took you to this movie.
I bet you did.
Pretty sure we
Unfortunately,
took.
I can't remember every memory.
That's
This is
okay.
why it's important to not do special things for your kids, by the way. They won't remember.
I know. They only remember
Yeah,
the
like-
bad things. And I want
Like,
I
don't
want my
take them
kids
to
to remember
Disneyland and
me.
shit.
And since they only remember bad things, that's why I only do bad things to kids. That way they can
Yeah.
remember.
Hold on.
Of course.
Let's
No, like traumatic things, not bad things. Just being a real dick bag
Yeah.
and yelling and screaming and
That's
making everything
crazy.
miserable. I want my kids to remember me. And if I just only do nice things, they don't remember them. But they always remember the traumatic arguments and getting yelled at and in trouble. So that's why I did that.
yeah.
Right, Eli? Do you remember
Thank you
anything
so
good
much
that
for
happened
that.
to you as a kid, or you just remember getting beaten by your parents?
Actually, I don't remember the traumatic parts because I think I blocked them all out.
Oh,
Oh, that's
okay.
good. How'd you do
Yeah.
that? Drop your
Yeah.
tips.
Can you teach your wife and your sister-in-law how to do that so they like me more?
I think it was in the process of when they were happening. You just black out when they happen.
Play
just, like-
Candy Crush or
you just
Tetris.
do-
Which one was it?
You just pretend like you're Jenny from Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Have you guys, have
seen
nobody
that
seen
one.
Forrest Gump?
Jenny.
I've seen
Jenny.
it. I just don't understand.
When she's about to get beaten up by her father, she says something about being a little bird who's going to fly away.
We forgot about that.
So I was 28, 29, 28 when this movie came out. Just a normal 28-year-old with 2 kids and a job and a band.
Of course.
This was right when I think this is when I was still doing the gumballs.
Crazy.
Gumball job. I was a
Good callback.
gumball butler.
Gumball aficionado.
Normally I would have a bunch of fun facts about what happened when the day this movie came out, but it was the middle of the Iraq war, and literally everything I pulled up is about some sort of bombing and a bunch of people dying and a bunch of bad shit happening. So we're just gonna skip that.
Just gonna skip right on by
Yeah,
that.
it sounds like It sounds like about like right now. Some shit like that's happening like right now.
Some shit like that's
Yeah,
always
times
happening.
don't really change. History doesn't repeat itself, but it often rhymes, and it's actually worse now than it was then. But in a bit of good news, the number one song was Yeah by Usher featuring Little John and Ludacris. So that's pretty fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. What?
One thing I know about Lil Jon is he's always floating around Vegas. Like, I know that man is there right now. Cause
Like
every time I've
literally?
ever been there, he's always there.
Oh, you've seen
Always.
him?
Just, like, walking around.
Just
Yeah.
hanging out?
Yeah. And everyone's like, "Oh, it's
I've
Lil
only
Jon." But it's like
I've
he's
That's
only
always
crazy.
seen
there.
I saw Dennis Rodman playing blackjack in Vegas, and that I also hung out with Carlton from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air for a night.
That is
That's
such a
cool.
flex.
Really
Did he
cool,
do
actually.
Carlton for you?
I think he did.
That's
We
amazing.
were at this nightclub for my friend Scott's 21st birthday. He literally turned 21 at midnight, and we got there at like 12:30. And we were watching this funk band called Dr. Funkenstein happened to be playing
Mhm.
there, and he was there at the bar. And we were like, "Holy shit, that's Carlton!" So we just, "Hey, what's up, dude?" And bought him some drinks. We ended up just hanging out with him all night. It was very fun.
That's so cool.
It's actually
Yeah,
cool. Yeah.
I got so
That's
very, very
almost as
drunk.
cool as Hayden hanging out with Joe Curie. That's almost as cool.
Did he really?
Mhm.
Where was this at?
When he lived in LA, he went out with, like, cause he was in this writing group or whatever, and he went out with them, and he was there, and they had, like, mutuals, so they hung out and were drinking together and stuff.
It's cool.
So cool. So jealous.
Don't you wish you could have just like stayed in LA and still known those people? And then you
Yeah,
probably could
that
hang
would
out
be
with them
cool.
eventually.
You
That
would
would be
have.
cool. Yeah, if we lived in LA and I was married to Hayden, and maybe Hayden let me give him a little kiss on the cheek. That'd be cool. But that's where I draw the line.
Hey, little spin the bottle.
A little, just a
Oh,
little.
well, he's definitely on your hall pass, though, right?
Mhm.
That's crazy.
Joe
That's a
Curie?
crazy hall pass.
Yeah.
I feel
You
like
think that's a
a
crazy
quarter of
hall
the men
pass?
in LA look like Joe Curie.
So true. He's very
I'm sorry.
average, but that's what I like
But
about him.
I think that's kind of cool though. He looks like a cool white dude. Like, there's a difference between white dudes and cool white dudes.
I think he has a pretty unique face.
He
It's
looks like
just
an
his
Yeah, that's
elf.
vibe for
true.
me.
He has elf face.
It's elf.
Like
I could see
elf,
that.
like from Lord of the Rings.
Elf. I could see that. It's just the vibe for me. He just seems cool.
You know who else is cool? Brad Pitt.
Home.
Brad Pitt's cool.
Okay.
And he was starring
Are
in
you
the
saying
number
that
one
that should be
movie.
my hall pass?
No,
Oh,
maybe in Troy,
okay.
which was the number one movie in the box office the weekend before Shrek 2 came out.
Okay.
So those are your fun facts for, when Shrek came out. And that's all I got for everyone. Jaden, this is your pick.
Well, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Why
This
did you
is
pick
my
this
pick.
one?
Why the hell did you pick this? Just kidding. Said with
Sorry,
love.
guys. I picked it because I feel like it's the one I remember the most. I don't even. It might have been the first one I saw. Honestly, I don't. Maybe not. I don't know. But this is the one I remember the most and the one I like the most. Still, I like when a movie has a lot of like references to real life, and or like to other things, like other movies and things like that. And I
Mhm.
just thought it was fun.
Yeah.
It definitely has a lot of references.
Yeah.
It's essentially a parody movie. It's like a Top Secret
Yeah.
or The Naked Gun. It's just a parody of it's not even really a fantasy or even a storybook movie. It's a crime thriller in cartoon mode. I mean, it really is.
Interesting.
It's
It's not,
crazy that you got that vibe from this movie.
I mean, it's all about escaping and stealing something and doing a heist. It's not really
It's
anything to do with
most
fantasy
certainly a
whatsoever.
fantasy movie. How is it? What?
No, the plot.
It's all the same things.
No,
The
it's wrapped up in. I mean, it has all the fantasy elements, but the main plot of it and everything that's happening is a crime thriller, like a thriller, like intrigue and mystery. It's not really. It's not following the plot of like a fantasy movie normally would. The first one did. This one,
There's
and maybe that's
think
why
about-
everyone's gonna
nothing.
like this one the most.
no, I know.
There's
I'm not
Because
knocking it.
nobody
I'm saying
likes
it's
fantasy.
exactly. I completely agree. That's why it's so good. Is because of that. It's just taking the premise of a crime thriller movie and putting Shrek on it, which is awesome with references. It was really good. I'm not
I think that's
knocking
what
it.
I like. Is like I like the elements of fantasy, but I don't like the whole
Plots.
plot of like knights and like it's just boring to
Yeah.
me.
Mm.
Yeah, this one is it's just taking like Ocean's 11 and a whole bunch of other movies, the plots from them, and just putting them into the Shrek universe, which was
And
genius, which is
adding
why it
great
made
music.
$10 billion.
$10 billion?
Not that much. I'm being hyperbolic.
Hmm.
Hey, I know
That's
what
not allowed
hyperbolic
on this
means.
podcast. Get your hyperballs off this podcast.
I'm smearing my
Ooh.
hyperballs all over the face of this podcast.
That's
Jesus.
insane.
What were we gonna say, Eli?
I was just thinking about something that like I saw this little funny skit that this guy was like arguing with his girlfriend, and he was like, she was like making really good points and stuff, but like she was using big words, and he was like, ooh, big word. And he's like, he just kept saying, ooh, big word at like when she was like making her points and stuff. I think he was like trying to rage bait her, and I'm just gonna start saying that now. So hyperbolic, big word.
That's not
So
even
it's in
that
the
big of a
background.
word. Are you seeing I'm
That
Spell
would
it.
drive
being
me insane.
Spell it.
I know. I was gonna say Jaden's gonna kill you.
are you saying we're being too
I'm sorry,
verbose?
you're too stupid. I don't know what to
Ooh,
tell
big
you.
word. Yeah, see, it works. I think we should cut all that.
I'm leaving it in.
Yeah, we're leaving that in.
That's
pretty
gonna
prominent-
stay.
It's a pretty prominent feature in this podcast is Eli just totally failing at doing something that he thinks is going to be cool. I like it.
Yeah,
Keeping it in.
that is my life.
Yeah. Should we break this movie down?
Let's break it down.
I wrote down who directed it this time.
Cool.
Andrew Adamson, Kelly Ashbury, and Conrad Vernon. Ever heard of them? Because neither have I.
Nope.
I don't even know if they were the
But thank
directors
you,
of the first one or
guys.
not. I didn't write that down. But good job to those guys at DreamWorks. I even wrote down the cast. Mike Myers returns as Shrek, if you can believe it. And Eddie Murphy is the donkey still. And Cameron Diaz is reprising her role as Princess Fiona.
Wow.
So there are some new people. The Queen is Julie Andrews. Do you know who that is?
Of course I know who Julie Andrews is.
She is
Are you joking?
in Sound of
Oh my
Music.
gosh, from Princess Diaries.
Yeah, I've never
And
seen
Sound
it.
of Music, yep.
The Sound of Music.
Mary Poppins.
Yes, and she's Mary Poppins. And then the king is John Cleese, who is from Monty Python. He was in Holy Grail.
Oh,
So we'll get a double
very
John Cleese in
cool.
Fantasy Month.
Let's
And
go.
and Antonio Banderas, if you can believe it, is Puss in Boots.
I can believe that.
And then Rupert Everett, who I don't know who that is Prince Charming. And Jennifer Saunders, who I also don't know who that is the Fairy Godmother. They're probably in other stuff, but I didn't write that down. And the movie starts off with Shrek and Fiona's fairy tale honeymoon. Does it not?
It actually doesn't.
Does
It
start
starts off
it's
with Prince Charming.
Yes, you're right.
And he's going to the castle to rescue Fiona. And lo and behold, she's not there. Who is there? In her bed?
'Tis the big bad wolf who gets a little transphobic slur, little shade thrown later on by the fairy godmother.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right, that bitch. She's canceled.
She's canceled. She is canceled.
She's so canceled.
Gender confused wolf. How dare she?
You know.
Some real J.K. Rowling shit right there.
No, for real.
So yeah, Fiona's not in the tower. The wolf is a girl, and
she's on her honeymoon.
Then it's the honeymoon, right? Okay. And I was curious, how many times do you think they banged on this honeymoon?
Ew.
Like 4.
4?
I think
How
more
long
than
was
4.
the honeymoon?
You don't
Like
really
a
know. They
day.
went to a lot of places. They were all over the place. Jaden,
Oh,
you
you're right.
mentioned that you really like the music in this. Are you a Counting Crows fan? Is that why you like the music?
No, I don't know. I just think the music is good. They chose good music.
But do you like the
It's
song, the
iconic.
Accidentally in Love song by Counting Crows?
Yeah, it
Accidentally in
Gas.
love.
Probably I wouldn't listen. I don't think I would listen to any of this music outside of the movie, but
Really?
probably
You
not.
wouldn't listen to I Need a Hero?
I mean, no.
Holding Out for a Hero? No?
No.
If that
I
song
have that
came
in
on,
my
you'd
playlist.
change it.
No, I wouldn't change it, but I would never have it on my I wouldn't add it to my library.
That's rude. I have it in
You're
my
missing
library.
out.
And I also have the one that's like, I need some sleep. There's something. I have that song on my playlist.
What song is that?
Oh, that one's pretty good. I actually like that.
The one where it's all sad and shit, and it sounds like it's like, I need some sleep. There's something's wearing thin. Hold on.
I know what he's talking about.
That is not ringing a bell to me at all.
No, me either.
But I do
Need
find it
some
I
sleep.
find it very interesting that they put another completely
Same.
washed up 90s band into the beginning of the movie.
That's their
And
thing.
I wonder though, again, I wonder if they did it because they like it or if they're like, "Oh, well, we did what we did for Smash Mouth, we're gonna do for Counting Crows." I don't think it really worked. It
Yeah.
didn't have the same effect as it had for Smash Mouth.
But
I
it's
don't know,
literally
it kind
called
of did. Well, I feel like this song specifically was really popular. Like if I heard this song, Shrek, immediately.
I
Any
don't
of the
even
music in this.
I don't even know because previously the Smash Mouth song was already a hit previously, and then they just used
Mhm.
it again in this movie. But I only know this song from the movie, so I meant to look it up and I didn't. But I don't know if this is for the movie, if it was a previous song they had. Because I like
Mm.
Counting Crows even less than I liked Smash Mouth, who I didn't like.
No. No.
Honestly, when I heard this song, I thought it was Smash Mouth. I don't
No,
know
it's
why. I
fucking
thought it
Counting
was.
Crows.
I know that
One of the
now.
biggest bitch ass 90s bands.
Dang. You hear that? Counting Crows?
How about you count some pigeons instead?
But I
So
but I count
Oh,
some sheep
okay.
when I'm dead.
I'm cutting
Take a
all
nap.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
'cause it's not
This
very
is
good.
embarrassing.
It is
No, literally
embarrassing.
though, the song is called "I Need Some Sleep" by the Eels.
By
By
the
who?
the
Eels?
Beatles?
By Eels.
Oh, I like eels. Eels are pretty good. How many of
Like
the little things did you guys catch in this opening montage? Because even Adeline got the Spider-Man reference. Did you guys get that? The upside
I
down
don't
kiss?
remember.
Spider-Man. Oh yeah.
When Shrek's upside
Yeah.
down and she wipes the mud off the bottom half of his face, but it's the top half
Oh,
of his face and kisses him.
yeah.
We were
Mhm.
watching that. Adeline's, it's like Spider-Man. And I'm like, yes.
Got it.
I'm raising you correctly.
What else was in there?
There's the Lord of the Rings, Forging of the Ring for Fiona's ring, and then it
Mhm.
flies up in the air and goes onto her finger like in
Oh.
Lord of the Rings. And there's the Little Mermaid boat ride,
Yeah.
Mm.
and there's some other ones that I didn't write them down. But
Hmm.
then they're in the hot tub and they're putting Tinkerbells and male Tinkerballs. That's what I decided to call them. Is that what male Tinkerbells are called, or Tinkerballs? Do we all say that?
Tinkerballs?
Is that a good name?
Mhm.
Tinkerbell is just the name of the fairy. That's not.
Right, but was that if it's a male one, it's a Tinkerball?
Just
No,
one
that's
ball?
her personal name. Like that's not the species of fairy. Trust me, I know.
Yeah, but if I
Is it
ever
because you
do a
used to watch that fairy
Tinkerbell,
show growing up?
if I ever decide to do drag as Tinkerbell, I'm gonna go as Tinkerballs. That's all I'm saying.
Didn't you say
Okay.
you were doing a different drag name
Yeah,
not
you
that long
did.
ago?
Yeah, you could have multiple
You
drag
have
personas.
options. You have options. I don't remember what you said.
I
Yeah,
think you
neither
need
do
to
I.
do it.
Yeah.
I think you really want to do it.
You
It's
need to just
calling to
do
you.
it. Stop saying you're gonna do it and just do it.
Just
I don't
do
have
it.
time. I don't have the time for
Yes,
that.
you do. Stop
There's
saying you
always
don't have
time to
time. You have
drag.
time.
Fine, fine, guys.
Always
You
time to
convinced
drag.
me. It's worth a shot. The hair's already fallen out of the leg hair's fallen out of my legs. My leg hair's gone, so
That's
that's gonna
crazy.
save
All
a
the
lot of
skinny
time.
jeans.
It really is. I don't wear them anymore
Well, there
though,
you go. It's a sign.
but there's not growing back.
I need to start wearing skinny jeans again.
Yeah, it's weird.
True.
It like plugs your shit.
Totally nared my legs permanently.
Dude, Nair is so gross.
It smells
The
horrible.
smell is insane.
I haven't used it since high school, but I'll never forget the smell. That cannot be good for your body
Do
to
you
put that
ever
on there.
get so scared that someone put Nair in your shampoo? That happens to me
No,
all the
No.
time.
because the only person that could put Nair in my shampoo is Hayden, and if he did, I would literally kill him with a gun.
That's not
I think
true.
about it every time I use shampoo. I'm like, "Ugh, I really hope someone didn't put Nair in here or something.
Every
Anybody
time
could
is crazy.
anybody could sneak into your house at any time and put Nair in your shampoo, or somebody could do it.
Especially when
Somebody
I'm
at the
at someone
store.
else's house.
Somebody could sneak it
There,
into it at the store. Think
Yes,
about that.
exactly.
Think about that.
First of all, you'd smell it. You'd smell that shit from a mile
Yeah.
away.
But when it's a new shampoo that I haven't used before, I'm like a little scared.
Honestly, there's so much to worry about in this life. I just don't even have time to worry about that.
Who's going around sniffing
If I'm
their
going
shampoo,
bald,
though?
I'm going bald.
Hey, you look like me.
Or me.
I am now concerned.
Yeah, I've never once been concerned about somebody putting Nair in my shampoo because I don't think I would notice the difference.
Maybe it's the OCD.
I think it is.
It's
I think
definitely
you
the
need
OCD. I mean, I've
Like
thought about
actual
it.
OCD. I'm not saying that as like a, oh my God, like, no, actually OCD.
No,
Yeah,
I
is it
Something to
OCD or
look
just
into.
hyper anxiety where you just think about every single bad thing that could happen?
Yeah.
Or is
I
that
think
the same
that's-
thing?
it's a crossbreed.
The Venn
She's
diagram
not.
of OCD and hyper anxiety overlaps with worrying about Nair in your shampoo. That's the one little sliver right there, right in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Always worrying that someone put Nair in my shampoo is a whole new thing that psychologists can study for years with this podcast.
What
It's definitely something I've thought of.
I'd prefer it.
I've literally
You'd prefer
never.
if someone put Nair in your shampoo?
It'd make showering easier.
It'd
I
make
could
your
do that
beard
for
fall
you.
off. Your beard fall off though. That would suck.
Make all the-
It'd make your bird fall.
No.
It would
You
make your
guys
Not
bird
your
fall off.
bird.
No.
It'd make your bird
Don't
fall
need my
off.
bird fall off. Nobody come near my bird.
Don't touch my bird.
Yeah. Eli's dick's so small he calls his cock his little bird.
Stop
Yeah.
saying that stuff. Oh my
Don't
God.
say the C
Yeah,
word.
seriously.
Making me want to leave. The
Don't
C
say
word
the
is
C word.
unacceptable. Don't
Yeah,
ever say
fuck.
that again.
It's
No
fucking
C
word.
words on this podcast.
I'm gonna
Ka,
throw
ka,
up.
ka.
Cock,
Jaden's having a visceral reaction.
I'm sorry, Jaden.
Big word.
That is
So
just
anyway,
sick.
they get back home and Donkey's there. He has ostensibly been house sitting, but he's not doing a very good job because the place is a goddamn mess. And those poor fucking fish are dead.
Dude,
Why
he
would
killed the fish.
Why would he go and buy fish and then kill them? It's not
He's
even.
honestly so irresponsible.
Wait, what? What are you guys talking about right now?
We're talking
Donkey.
about Donkey not taking care of the house, and he bought them fish and then killed the fish because he
Mhm.
killed the plants. He didn't clean up, and he
No,
says,
he-
"I've been
he-
taking care of
he
your fish."
can't-
And they go, "We don't have any fish." And he's like, "Well, you do now," and the fish are dead.
Oh, that's right. Okay, I remember
Maybe
He
he
now.
went
got
through the
them
trouble.
Arms, so he can't open fish food.
That's true.
Oh yeah, he's got
You ever think
hooves.
about that? He
But
has
why
hooves.
did he bother buying them in the first place?
What
Because
did fish
maybe-
eat before they had fish food?
Other fish.
No, like
They didn't
pet-
have
when
pet
did people
fish.
start having
Algae,
pet fish?
kelp.
I think pet
My
fish
guy, Dr. Kel.
came along with the invention of fish food. I think they're like, "Hey guys, we've invented fish food. Everybody start buying aquariums and getting fish and putting them in there because we can feed them now."
This is a serious question.
That sounds right. I'm not gonna fact check that. That just seems
That's
This
right.
is
so
like
miserable,
chicken
though.
or the egg question. What came first?
Okay,
I
I'm gonna look
think
it up.
Fish
fish
food
food-
or domesticated fish?
I think fish food came out first to let everyone know that it was okay to start
Or
getting
was it
fish.
like aquariums? They were feeding them whatever they have in the wild, and then they're like, "This isn't working. We need to make some food."
I
I
think
bet you that's what happened.
that is probably what happened. They're probably just feeding them bugs.
Insects is the answer. And it
Interesting.
was 1000 or 2000 BCE in Asia.
What? Oh, like little
That's what
koi
it says,
ponds?
pre-BCE.
Like koi ponds?
Rice
Probably
paddles in
not
Asia kept
aquariums.
fish in the water. Fish provided a ready supply of protein, but also provided to be beneficial to the harvest as they would eat insects that harm the plants. Then fish
That is
began to
actually
mutate
awesome.
and take on colors. Selective breeding. Koi started surfacing in markets and were prized by the wealthy, who proceeded to keep them in ponds as decoration.
That's amazing.
So I think they
That's
just fed them
great, Darren.
insects.
So pretty much
Yeah, I pulled that
anything
right out of
that
my
we
brain.
have, they invented it in China and Japan 2,000, 3,000 years ago first.
Oh yeah, yeah. They were doing shit forever ago.
Yeah. Thank you,
And then-
robot Darian.
They started all the trends.
And our bullshit ancestors are over in Europe getting fucking
Just-
the Black Plague.
And smelling like shit.
Yeah.
Had to
Shrekking
throw that
around
in
in
there.
they've been shrekking around all over the place.
Yeah.
The invitation
Did you
happens.
guys? Nothing. I just that was stupid.
No, go ahead and say it.
I believe you.
Cut that.
Okay. Moving on.
You guys really want to hear it? Okay. No. Now you done made me.
Every time.
Fucking Christ, Eli.
No. I'm gonna say it now.
Say it.
Say
You guys
it.
know.
Fucking say
I
it.
saw this on I know this from a video, so don't take it with a grain of salt. As a grain of salt. With a grain of salt.
I'm cutting this.
I can't. We can't.
You don't
but let's
fucking
just
say
cut.
what you're gonna
Going.
goddamn say. I'm going to
This is-
kill you.
You can't. That's illegal. I already forgot. Just keep going.
Okay. Classic Eli bit.
What?
Guys, this is my life every single day.
Oh.
I'm not even joking.
I would kill
Every
myself.
day.
I love it. I love it though. It's hilarious to me. It makes me laugh every time. But I
It's
understand
so
why you would be so
fucking
frustrating to
irritating.
live with the man.
Hey, there's got to be a flaw to me, you know.
A flotomy? What's a
A
flotomy?
flotomy.
It's lobotomy's ancestor. No, there's.
I think you got a flotomy. You're giving me a flotomy right now. So this whole goddamn royal procession
okay.
shows up at Shrek's front door, and they invite Fiona and Shrek to come to far, far away to visit the goddamn king and queen to celebrate the marriage of Shrek and Fiona. Fiona and Shrek. But Shrek doesn't want to go because he hasn't changed and he doesn't want anything to do with them. And I get his point
I mean, he was
because
right.
he
He was being kind
definitely
of a
was right.
dick.
Why would Fiona even want to go home after her parents sent her off because she was a dirty ogre at night and they didn't want
That's
anything to do
not
with her?
what we discussed this in the last one. That's not what happened. They put her in the tower, and then they put a witch put a spell on her that turned her into an ogre at night. They didn't put her in there because she was an ogre.
Why did
Oh.
what? Hold on.
Are
Why
you
did she
sure?
go in the tower in the first place then?
No, I'm pretty sure they sent she was cursed when she was little, and then
Yeah.
when she
Mhm.
got older, it was kind of like, let's take her to boarding school, basically. But the boarding school was like a tower.
But I don't think
Yeah.
that they put her in the tower because she was an ogre.
It was 100% because she was an ogre, because the prophecy was that she needed to be saved by a prince,
The
and so
Yeah.
that
prophecy.
was the way to be saved by a prince.
Prophecy.
Okay,
guess.
that makes sense.
The prophecy.
The
That makes
prophecy.
sense.
Because
Okay.
she said they bring that up in this movie.
Well, I remember her dad saying like, "Oh, I did that to protect her." So, okay. That makes
I
sense.
think it
He's
was
protecting
because they
her
didn't
from
want to
being an
look at
ogre
her.
forever.
I don't think they wanted to look at her ogreness.
I think maybe they didn't want other people to see her as an ogre and want to kill
Right.
her.
I don't
No,
blame them.
Because
no, it's
they
because she was
didn't.
ugly.
All right.
No, because they don't like ogres and they have to learn to be accepting of the ogreness. They don't want
I
her to
think
be an
that the
ogre.
concept made sense in the first one, and then the second one, they're like, how are we going to make this make sense?
Yeah,
Mm.
That these
for sure.
parents sent her to go be held hostage by a dragon.
It needs
Yeah, where'd they get
the
the
fix.
dragon?
How is this going to work?
The fix for this problem is that Fiona needs to want to be going back to. She has to acknowledge the fact that they don't like ogres, and she has to be going back there with the mindset of changing their minds and making them accept her and Shrek for being ogres. She shouldn't be so excited to be going back, just assuming that everything's going to be fine.
True.
That's the
I
problem.
think this is one of those things where you can't think about it too much.
I know, but I can't help myself. It needs to make sense.
Well, I'll
If I
help you
just
help
watch
yourself.
it, if I
Stop.
just watch it, but when I'm thinking about it so much for this podcast, I have to figure out what is wrong with the plot. And that is a plot. That is a plot hole. She has to be less excited to go back because it doesn't make sense that she's so excited to be going
I
home.
don't think it's a plot hole. I think it's a plot malfunction.
Yeah, it's a little.
Because they do address it.
They do.
It just doesn't really make sense.
Yeah, I just don't like
I
that
think it makes
Fiona's
perfect
so
sense,
excited. I don't like
actually.
that Fiona's so excited and thinking everything's going to be fine because Shrek is right.
I
and
like
she
it.
doesn't
I like
even,
her optimism.
but she doesn't even
Yeah, but you got to
acknowledge
think
it.
about the fact that but she's been
It's
living
kind
her
of
life
like
being half human, half ogre, though. Think about that.
here's what it's like. It's like when you grow up and your parents are like Catholic or like hardcore Christian, and then like you get older and you realize you're gay, and then you're like, it's okay, like my parents love me, they're gonna accept me, and then you come out and then they're like, ooh, no.
Well, this is
That's
basically
exactly
the
what it's
same.
like.
This is almost the same plot as Happiest Season, and we had huge problems with
Yeah,
that
this
as
is
well.
happiest season, just not Christmas.
Yeah, but we had a lot of problems with that as well, with her lying and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
At least
I mean,
Fiona
she was
isn't
wrong.
lying about it.
No, she's
So she is
she's
doing.
facing it.
She's doing well, yeah, but she's just not even taking Shrek's concerns into consideration that they're going to not be accepting of them. I think she should at least acknowledge that and say, you have a good point there. My parents did send me off to be cured of being night ogre, and that's pretty fucked up because I was actually day princess and I was all ogre all the time. And they didn't want me around. They sent me to the castle specifically to be cured of being night ogre. and that's
Night
kind of
ogre.
fucked up. And they're gonna be upset
Do you
when I
do you
get
know
back
where
there.
Shrek's parents are?
No? Do you know the answer?
I mean, I know the answer from the musical.
Oh,
In the
tell us.
Where are
musical,
they?
there's a whole song about how when you're an ogre, you're sent off into the world to, like, be an adult when you're 7. So, like, his
Interesting.
parents, like, abandoned him when he was 7, and the whole
Crazy.
thing is in the musical is, like, Fiona and him were both, like, abandoned by their parents when they were 7, so he was sent off to the swamp to be an ogre, and she was put in the castle, and that's how they kinda, like, bond with each other in the musical.
Trauma
Yeah.
bond.
Trauma bond.
It's interesting that they were able to smash even more lore into the musical when usually they have to
They
edit
really
out stuff
did.
in the
They
musical.
really did. No, more lore for sure.
I like that.
Yeah. Highly recommend. That shit was funny.
Never gonna happen. There's never a world where I'm going to be able to get the opportunity to see the Shrek musical.
The internet is free.
Oh,
Just Google it.
well,
I'm
I
sure
okay,
mean,
it's
no,
on
it's
YouTube.
not. But
if I can watch it on the internet, then yes, I will. I thought you meant I should fly to New York and go see the Shrek musical.
No.
on Broadway.
I didn't see it in New York. I saw it in North Carolina.
Oh, really? I thought you saw it in New York.
No. No, I saw Sweeney Todd in New York
That's better.
with Josh Groban
He was
as
just
Sweeney
in the
Todd.
Oscars, if you recall.
I do recall.
When you went to go see Sweeney Todd in New York, did you guys drive there or fly there?
We flew there
When you were flying there, did Hayden just ask you if you were there yet the whole time on the way there?
the whole time. How'd you know?
Are we there yet? 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 You guys did that a lot on the way on that California trip where we drove 3,000 miles, went to Disneyland and then to San Francisco and then to
Yeah.
Eureka and then back to Phoenix.
Eureka.
There was a lot of are we
I mean,
there
you gotta
yet?
honestly, if I was going somewhere, even now, if I was going somewhere and I didn't know how long it was gonna take me to get there, I'd be asking that question still because that's horrible.
You got to learn patience.
I even look up how long it's gonna take me to get home from the grocery store. Not because I don't know how to get home, but because I want to know how long it's gonna take me.
You got to become
Word.
zen when you're a truck driver. You just have to live outside of time. You can't think about that you're going to be driving for 11 hours every day. You just have to accept the fact that you're always driving. I'm driving right now in my mind. I'm driving. You have to separate from your own body and live outside. It's very existential in order to survive being a truck driver.
That's so deep.
I know. Thank you.
You should write a book.
Thank you. The zen and the art of truck driving.
Mhm.
You should have a course.
You just
Yeah.
basically have to go insane.
Well, don't
Wow.
say
Do
it
you
on
think
the
so, Eli?
podcast. Put it on the paywall.
All right, we'll have a separate tier where I teach everyone how to break their brain so they can become a truck driver. It does actually build quite a bit of patience. You can kind of deal with anything. I could probably sit in a dark
Is that
room
why
with
you're so much
nothing
more
for.
patient now?
Yeah, it truly is.
Wow.
Not even joking.
Maybe everyone should become a truck driver at least once.
I think if everyone was a truck driver for a year,
If everyone just did a truck,
if everyone did truck for 1 year, everybody would be a lot more chill.
no one would give a truck anymore.
No one would. They would say, truck that. Doesn't
Truck
bother
that.
me.
I don't give a truck.
It's like mud off my back.
Hmm.
That's what an ogre would say.
You know who wasn't patient though?
Donkey.
And Donkey. Shrek Shrek
Neither
got pissed
Shrek
off.
nor Donkey. Okay, the other thing is all of a sudden in this movie, there's so many references to things that don't seem like they exist in the Shrek universe.
Mm-hmm.
Like Donkey says, there's not even an in-flight movie. Like, how the fuck does Donkey know what the fucking in-flight movie is?
Donkey knows all.
Did they have airplanes? I guess they have everything else. They have an allegory for everything. So maybe they do have airplanes now. But it is
Mhm.
quite the turn because everything in the original Shrek is just stuff. Just regular
Regular old stuff.
regular
Yeah.
old medieval stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the land of far, far
Swamps
away,
and
yeah, just swamps and a castle and some shit,
yeah.
literally. And now they have everything.
That's because they were
Restaurants,
in the
phones,
middle of
TV.
nowhere.
But even they flash back to the swamp and they're watching TV. Pinocchio and everybody's
Maybe
watching TV.
there was a boom in technology.
There was a boom in
Yeah.
those 3
Was
years.
there like a big old like cultural renaissance that happened in the 2 weeks while they were on their honeymoon?
Yeah.
And again, I don't have a problem with any of this. I just find it interesting.
Or maybe it did exist. We just didn't see it because all we ever saw was Shrek, and he didn't do any of that. He didn't want to be involved.
So do you think that Shrek had a TV there the whole time and it was just hidden? Or do you think some of the people,
No, I think
the three little
Donkey
pigs and
brought it in.
Pinocchio? Okay. He went to the strip mall and there was a Best Buy and a PetSmart in the same place, and he got a TV and a fish tank on the same trip. So they get to Far, Far Away, and then this is where we see all of the stuff that it's basically Main Street and Disneyland and Hollywood smashed together into one thing. And I like
And I
it.
love it.
Oh, it's awesome. They're very clever. Farbucks, Old Neighbory,
This
others.
this whole part when they're first getting there is probably my favorite part of the movie. And then the part where she goes to the drive-thru, I don't know.
Dude.
That's the part that stuck in my brain the most in my
Harold,
life.
you've made me do something I really don't want to do.
And she
It's
just
great.
turns around and starts ordering.
Can I get our diet is ruined. I hope you're happy.
That
Yeah.
is what really levels this movie up to being so much better than the first one, is just the parody and bringing all this stuff into it. It's quite genius of them.
Shrek 2 was like 10 times as funny.
And we didn't bring it up at the animation is so much better in this one.
So much better.
Everything looked so much better. And it's only 3 years later.
I was going to say it's only 3 years.
Yeah, quite the improvement. But now they knew they were able to invest a shit ton of money because they knew they had a proven concept.
Wait,
they could
when did this come out versus Ice Age?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know when Ice Age came out.
I looked up Ice Age and it just auto went to Ice Agents at the airport.
Oh,
The fuck?
I thought you were going to say it. I thought you were going to say it was going to tell you when like the actual Ice Age was.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting as well. 10,000 BC.
Ice Age was 2002. The second one was 2006. So I feel like there was definitely like Ice Age and Shrek. They're very successful. So they really increased their animation budget in that time. Because the first Ice Age, ass. Well, the story was good, but the animation was ass. And Shrek, the same thing.
But DreamWorks was a relatively new studio altogether when they were making the first Shrek.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And also Madagascar, like they had a bunch of
you know what's funny is
things
that
happening.
when you were asking me about Ice Age, I was thinking of Madagascar. Or did you ask me about Madagascar earlier?
Mm-hmm. And also Shark Tale, like they were cooking.
They were cooking with animation.
Darian, you're wearing a crown all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, I did it to be festive for the drive-thru scene because Prince Charming puts a crown on.
It's funny.
And it was sitting right here.
Over the hedge, flushed away. Like, come on.
Did you get a medieval meal?
I did. It came with what was that? An axe?
A battle axe? Yeah.
Yeah, a medieval axe.
But we've jumped ahead a little bit. So they get to the castle and everyone is completely shocked when they get out of the onion rather than a pumpkin. We never brought that up, but that's where the right is a giant onion, not a giant pumpkin.
That's hilarious.
I thought you would hate that, Dad.
Well, as long as I don't have to eat it or smell it, I can accept it being as a carriage. Yeah, it is gross though.
I would prefer an onion carriage.
I would much rather ride in a pumpkin than an onion.
You'd rather ride in an onion than a pumpkin?
Yeah. Take some nibbles on the way.
What do nipples have to do with anything?
Come on.
No.
Onions don't have nipples, so you can't milk it, fucker.
Nibbles.
Oh, I would much rather nibble on a pumpkin than an onion.
I want to be in a peach carriage.
Ooh, James style?
It'd be like
James,
really wet.
yeah.
Onion would be really wet too, and your eyes would just be burning and you'd be crying the whole time and you smell like shit. But I would much rather nibble on a pumpkin or a peach than an onion.
Raw pumpkin is disgusting.
But so is raw onion.
No,
my
it's
dear.
not.
Ugh.
Lots of people eat raw onion. Onion is not stinky.
It's so
It'll make your eyes
stinky.
water,
I
though.
like raw onion.
I like raw onion.
People dip
Eli,
onion
if you're going to chime in,
like,
unmute
dips.
yourself.
I did.
Sure you did.
Whatever.
Okay, but no one said we get to choose. It's between a pumpkin or an onion.
Pumpkin 100%. Forever,
Pumpkin.
forever and forever.
That shit smells crazy.
Your eyes would be burning so
Put
bad.
goggles on.
But then
Just
you'd
to
have
be in
goggle
an
marks
onion?
when you meet the fam. That's
yeah,
crazy.
You don't want to meet the king and queen with goggle marks and
So
I don't
smelling
want to
like
be.
embarrassing.
I don't want to be
Smell
all
like
freaking
onion.
yellow and shit from the.
Why
That's
would you
just
be yellow?
racist. So you're saying you'd rather be white than yellow? That's
Oh,
racist.
That is racist.
Have you ever carved a pumpkin before? That shit is messy as hell.
I will say that pumpkins have enzymes in them that like irritate your skin after a while.
You don't think
Yeah.
that onion oil juice would irritate your skin?
No, I do. I'm just saying, you know, pumpkins aren't scot-free or anything.
Well, I'm picking pumpkin. Jaden, you're canceled.
By whom?
You're canceled.
You're canceled by the People with Good Taste Commission for Good Taste.
Hmm.
I don't think that's true.
I do like how Donkey just stays in there in the carriage and rolls off.
I'm gonna go park the carriage.
I'm gonna go
I
park
would
the
do that
carriage.
too.
You wouldn't even gotten out of the carriage.
And we're like, this looks like an awkward situation that I'm seeing from the window, so I'm gonna head out.
I would have gone out and done something very awkward to break the ice. Speaking of awkward dinner is what
Awkward
happens
dinner.
next. Awkward dinner is what happens next. Don't we really remember any of the things that happened other than the snail part?
He was eating the hand washing.
Oh, the bowl, the little cleanup bowl. He was drinking the cleanup bowl soup. And everyone looks at him like he's so
Can't be doing that.
stupid. You're just supposed to be dipping. Everyone's looking at him. They're dipping their fingers in the little bowls like he's a fucking moron.
I'm
Who
sure
the
you guys
fuck?
would do to me for real.
No, I would try to, if that was the exact same situation, I would nicely try to explain it to you on the sly so you weren't embarrassed, because I would realize that not everyone knows to dip their fucking fingers into a bowl of water when they put it down on your table. and Fiona's being a fucking bitch right now because she knows that he knows. She knows that he doesn't know what any of this shit is, and she's setting him up for failure completely and selling him
That
out. And
bitch.
I don't like her right now. I don't like the way Fiona's behaving. She is setting Shrek up for failure. Do you disagree?
Well, this is new. Never heard this before.
Do you? This is nothing to do with gender. This is
Misogyny.
the rich person setting
I
up
didn't ever
the.
hear you say you were irritated by Shrek when he was being a bitch.
No,
Say it when it's a girl.
this is a class. This is class war, not.
Mhm.
This is not a battle
Right,
of the
right,
sexes.
right.
This is class war. Fiona is selling out the working class Shrek to her rich parents by not letting him know what he needs to do to get along with them. She's just belittling him in front of everyone at dinner. And I don't like it.
Hmm.
Do you guys disagree with me?
Belittling him? She didn't say anything.
Yeah, she looked when they brought out the little bowls of water, she looked over at him like he was a moron for not knowing that he's supposed to be cleaning his fingers in it
Well,
instead
maybe
of
he
drinking
is.
it.
Look around and stop being so self-centered and see what everyone else is doing.
That's
You
crazy.
moron.
Fair point, but no.
Fucking drinking water,
Yeah,
dumbass.
who drinks water out of a bowl
Dog.
thinking it's soup? No, I'm saying you put some liquid in a bowl down on your fucking front of your face at dinner time, you're going to think that it's soup, okay? That's all I'm saying.
Was there a spoon?
Don't you drink some sort of soups? Chinese people do. In Asia, they drink it.
Someone fact check that.
Pretty sure that you drink soup in Asia.
Asia
Some
is a big place.
in some Asian cultures, they drink their soup.
Where in Asia? Say it right now. Or
I
you're
don't know
canceled.
the answer. I've just seen it.
What are the coordinates?
I'll look it up.
If you're in Asia, drop a comment on whether or not you drink your soup and where
Yeah,
you're
I'm just
at.
trying to defend my working class brother Shrek, okay? He's a swamp worker, but it all goes pretty badly. And the king and Shrek get in an argument, if I recall correctly, and they all go up to bed. And then the fairy godmother comes. Yes?
Yeah.
Picks up. This is where she
Picks up
picks
the
up the
dad.
king. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
No, she was in her room first, I thought.
Does she visit Fiona before she picks up the king?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, and she gives her the puppy and all that
Yeah.
kind of shit.
Mhm.
Yeah, you're right. And
And
again,
the
this is
talking
another movie where
furniture.
somebody's just gifted a puppy or a dog. And the worst thing
That's
you can do to
crazy.
someone, never give someone a dog or a cat or fish for that matter. Never burden someone with taking care of another living thing without their consent. Pro tip for everyone out there. Satanic to give somebody a pet without them wanting it or
Donkey
knowing
said,
about it and agreeing.
"Oh, you got a puppy? All I got in my room was shampoo."
Why do they have separate
I
rooms?
love him.
Donkey or Fiona and
I
Shrek?
thought you said Shrek said that.
No,
No,
Donkey said that.
Donkey be saying that.
Donkey be saying stuff.
It was nice of him to give Donkey a room instead of putting him in the donkey stable. So this is when it kind of cuts back and forth between Shrek in bed, not being able to sleep, and then the fairy godmother picking up the king, right? And this is when they go to the front.
Mm-hmm.
Friar's big boy. We already talked about all that.
Yeah. And then
she makes him go hire an assassin. So he goes to the bar to hire no other than Puss in Boots. Do you guys know who was singing? You know who was doing the singing voice for Captain Hook? It was Tom Waits.
Oh, who's Tom Waits?
Who's that?
Damn it.
I'm actually a huge fan.
No, she's not.
He is in Across the Universe. He sings one of the songs in Across the Universe. You guys love that
Which
movie. So
one?
you actually are big fans of Tom Waits.
Which one does he sing?
The one where he's got the really raspy voice. I don't remember. I just remember that he's in that movie singing a song. You would recognize him if you looked him up.
He's in Licorice Pizza.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's mostly known for being a singer, but he also acts a lot as well.
okay.
He has a very raspy, recognizable voice. He's definitely singing that song so you know that it's Tom Waits because his very recognizable voice. It's for if you know, you know. If you know Tom Waits, you're like, oh shit, that's Tom Waits singing.
Wait, he was in that movie that Eli wants to see,
Which one?
Wild Horse 9.
Yes,
Oh.
he is. That's
You want to see that?
the same guy who made Banshees of Inisherin and In Bruges in my top 4 favorite movies. So I'm also very excited to see that movie, Eli.
Looks
Yeah.
good.
Looks good. It's like action filled and it's funny. That's my 2 favorites.
And it's probably true. Are you guys big fans of Antonio Banderas' Puss in Boots character?
Oh,
Can't remember anything that he's
love.
in.
Have you
Spy
seen
Kids.
it? Yeah, Spy Kids, Desperado, which I don't really like Desperado. No, I'm not the world's biggest Robert Rodriguez fan. He was big back in the 90s, although
He's an interview with the vampire.
he is Armand, right? The vampire Armand.
Might be. I can barely remember that movie, actually.
Look at me, top of my head.
Unless you're wrong.
I'm pretty sure I'm right, but I will be willing to accept being wrong if I
You're
am.
right.
Yes.
Look at
Yes.
the brain on Sean.
Wow.
I'm so hungry.
Do you guys think that Shrek is wrong for going through her diary?
Yes.
No.
I think he was wrong. He shouldn't have done that.
No, I don't think so.
Wow.
You got to
Good
get
on
to
you.
the root of the issue here. And if you gotta check the archives,
I think
You
you
gotta
should
check
just
the
ask
archives.
her. I think you should just be honest and open.
Yeah, you can't read a diary.
Yeah,
It's an invasion of privacy.
it is. I agree. Sir Justin was pretty funny though.
Oh yeah, that's
It would have
so
been funny if it was one of those diaries that you have to have like a voice passcode.
My voice is my password. Did you guys? What about I really liked Shrek's hairy chest and boxers. I thought he was pretty fucking hot. He's got some real James Gandolfini vibes.
Okay, slay.
I think that's what they were going for. I think because this is right when Sopranos was super popular. I think they're trying to make him look like Sopranos, Tony Soprano. I don't know that. I haven't seen that or looked it up, but that's what I was thinking.
That's the vibe.
That's the vibe. So Shrek basically sees all this shit about how she really loves Prince Charming. Or do you think it was the Prince Charming, the one who's in the movie, or it's generic Prince Charming?
It has to be generic Prince Charming because she didn't know.
Yeah, I know. That was confusing to me.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. When she saw him, she was like, "Who are you?" And
Right.
she was confused who Shrek was. Yeah.
Yeah. No,
So did he just take on the name, the son of the Fairy Godmother? Do you think he was just a dude and he took on the name Prince Charming for this
Maybe.
specific purpose of going and saving Fiona and becoming king?
I don't know if it was for the specific purpose, but I think he just took it on because that just seems like something he would do.
Do you think that she transformed him, that he was just some dude? Or
Maybe in this universe, Prince Charming is like John or something.
Yeah,
Like there's multiple.
there's just
It's a pretty common name.
every other kid gets named Charming.
Yeah.
Yeah, they never address it, but she's always turning people from one thing into another. So maybe her son was just some little loser and she turned him into a Prince Charming.
This is very true.
Probably, honestly.
I hope so. I like to think that because he seems like a real dumb shit.
Maybe he used to be a banana.
Talking banana?
She
or
gave
just
birth to a banana.
Maybe it's not her real son. Maybe she was about to eat a
She
banana. And
adopted
she's like,
a banana.
she had an idea.
Or was
My son.
it was a spell that backfired. They were doing testing at the lab late one night.
Yeah, early on in her career when she had empathy.
No, she never had empathy. Okay, yeah, the king comes back and invites Shrek to go on a hunting trip early in the morning. Just setting his ass up to get murdered by Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots is just waiting.
And so Donkey and Shrek are walking through the forest and they're lost and they hear purring. And this part's very funny where Shrek's like, "Are you purring, Donkey?" Donkeys don't purr. But it is Puss in Boots. Pray for
Puss in
mercy for Puss in Boots.
Puss.
Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots.
Why do you think Puss in Boots goes so ferociously on the attack and is doing such a good job of getting Shrek and then just immediately gives up?
Kidding. I don't know why that's funny.
Because he's really getting Shrek. He's really kicking his ass.
He's really getting him.
He's really getting him good. And then he just because he got the hairball. And does that pretty much just take him out of the fight? Is the hairball?
Embarrassed.
I think at the end of the day, he's just a cat, you know? And cats have limits.
He was tired.
True. Bad day.
He'd
tired
already
of
been
the
up
grind.
for way too long that day.
Yeah, cats are
He
only
had
awake
on
for
his
about 10
hours
minutes a
of
day.
sleep that day.
I'd forgotten how he just jumps out of his boots to do all of his acrobatics.
Out of his Puss in Boots.
His boots, the Puss leaves the
Puss
boots.
is not in the boot.
He just jumps out of his Puss and his boots.
The Puss has left the boots
That's what he says when he goes to attack.
internally. That's what he's thinking.
No, he says it out loud. You didn't hear him say that? I did.
I did not. I didn't. I did not.
I did not.
I did not.
Anyway.
And for some reason, Puss switches sides and says, "You saved my life, so I owe you. I'll be with you until I can save your life." But I don't really quite understand what Shrek did to save his life, just by not killing him.
Yeah, I guess so. You spared him.
He spared him by not killing him on his failed assassination attempt. So I guess that qualifies as saving his life. It's really easy to get people to switch loyalties in this world. It happens real fast.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
seriously.
But he gives him, before that happens, he gives him the patented little kitty cat, big eyes look.
The
And
best.
Shrek falls in love with him.
Yeah, that would work on me, honestly.
It
Oh,
has
yeah.
worked on you. That's why you have 3 fucking cats.
Both of them didn't have their eyes open when we got them.
Yeah, true.
So
But just they didn't even need to use the big eyes. Their cat cuteness just melted you guys. And to be fair, it would work on me too if I wasn't allergic to them. But since I am, I will kill them. They're on site for me. I'm using up all their 9 lives immediately.
That's messed up, dude.
They're going to
It
use all
is.
9 lives while they're in that bag in the river. They're going to resurrect 9 times
Jesus.
and die for the 10th time.
Jesus.
bag.
Puss in bag.
Puss in bag. They ain't getting out.
Puss in river.
Kidding. I would never throw a bunch of kittens in a bag in a river. I would never do
Puss
it.
in bag in river.
We
I would
don't
never-
recommend that you do it either.
I would never hurt a cat. I just don't want anything to do with them. I don't want them around me, hurting my eyes. Everything in
my
this
eyes.
movie hurts my eyes. Onions and cats.
Sensitive eyes over here.
This movie's a trigger warning for me. It's
So
full of
weak
triggers.
eyes.
I'm such a snowflake when it comes to this movie.
This has actually been a goggle ad this whole time.
Yeah, seriously. They should have a warning at the beginning. This movie contains onions and cats. Protect your eyes.
Now, a word from our
Sean.
sponsor, Goggle Incorporated. I don't know. I can't think of a
Goggles.
Goggles.
Goggle company.
Goggle company.
Goggles.
Goggle.
All right,
Goggle
back to
company.
the podcast.
Wow,
I
that was a
looked it up,
good
it
ad.
said Google.
Put some Googles on your eyes.
Oh, it was meant to be an ad for Google. My bad.
I am so jealous of your ad reading
Stupid.
skills.
Thank you.
I'm almost as jealous of your ad reading skills as Shrek is jealous of Prince Charming.
He's so jelly.
He's so jelly. He's so jelly that he comes up with a brilliant plan to go see the Fairy Godmother.
I mean, it's like as if Fiona didn't prove enough that she didn't care about being an ogre in the first movie.
Yeah.
We're back to square one again. Is this just going to be a forever insecurity for Shrek?
It
Like,
really
does this
is.
happen in the 3rd, 4th, and 5th movie too? Like, I'd be annoyed.
I don't remember. I hope not. We'll find out next
don't.
year.
I don't know if I've seen 3, 4, or 5.
Well, no one's seen 5. It's not out until next year.
Oh, wow. That's crazy.
Yeah,
You
there's-
haven't seen the one where they have babies?
Well, that's
Mm-mm.
at the end of this one.
No, not
Yeah.
Shrek.
No.
Oh, the dragon. There's the dragon donkey babies at the end of this one.
The drunky babies.
The drunkies.
Oh, donkeys.
Drunky.
So they go to the potion factory, and this is a whole giant heist. And they sneak in, and they steal the potion, and it's a whole bunch of chaos. And they get the happily ever after potion, and they escape. But they turn all the soldiers into birds, which is another thing that I hate is birds. So
Hayden also hates birds.
I know Hayden
So
hates birds.
much.
I've never bonded with anyone more than Hayden and his hatred of birds. Me and Eli and Hayden
we
had a whole separate chat group talking birds.
We were taking the dogs on a walk the other day, and we kind of go through some trails, and then we come to this big open grass area with a big pond. And we walked by this a few times now, but this one time when we were walking in the pond, there was a huge crane. And I was like, oh my God, that's beautiful. And Hayden was like, ew. Oh, like he couldn't even look at it. He hated it.
Yeah, I agree completely.
You're
Hayden's
so
more.
dramatic.
I think Hayden is scared of birds, and secondarily is grossed out by him. Where I
He
am
was like
way more
grossed
grossed.
out.
I'm way more grossed out by him than I am scared of them. They don't
Oh
scare
yeah,
me.
it's
I just find them to be disgusting. I find feathers
depends.
to be gross.
Feathers are
And
gross.
feathers are gross.
I agree. Feathers are gross. I don't know. Sometimes, like, if I see a cardinal, I like that.
Birds from a certain distance, I think, are fine. But when I see
Yeah.
them up close, or if I'm real close to them and I can see the layers of their feathers and I just
Ew,
imagine what's
please.
in there, it's disgusting.
Please. Oh, that just made me really itchy. It
Yeah,
triggers
it's
my
gross, right?
trypophobia. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
hate that.
disgusting.
You guys are so
I'm like
dramatic.
itchy now.
They're so gross.
It's not dramatic. It's so
It
gross. Like
is.
videos of them like when they're like cleaning themselves
Yeah. Oh,
and
the
their feathers are like
worst.
wet.
Oh, stop. Gross.
Sorry.
You're
I
making me
like
want to
I
puke.
like pigeons.
Oh, shut up.
They're little puppies in the sky.
No, they're disgusting.
I do
Disgusting
feel
varmints.
bad for pigeons. I feel bad for them.
They're the rats. They're flying rats. Don't feel bad for
No,
them.
they're not.
No, they've been abandoned by humanity.
They
We
used to be
have them as
domesticated. We
pets.
abandoned them, and now they're like, okay. They're
Yeah,
Now they're
here
just
because of
trying to
us.
survive. It's like if we one day decided we didn't want dogs anymore, and there are all these puppies running around the street, and we were like, ew,
Yeah, but
gross
dogs
puppies.
are cool and do fun things and
They
fetch
thought that too.
Pigeons used to deliver messages.
on
Pigeons are
accident.
extremely intelligent. No, it was not on accident.
So are rats. And I will say that as the rat queen. Rats are very smart.
Rat queen strikes again. That's why you like flying rats.
Flying rats, scurrying rats, sea rats.
I don't like rats.
What are
I
sea
like
rats?
birds.
What are the rats of the sea?
Octopus?
I know what the
Maybe.
cockroaches of the sea are. Shrimp.
Lobsters. Oh,
Shrimp?
any kind of crustacean, really.
I cannot believe I like shrimp. I actually slowly
actually
like it less
sick.
every time I eat it.
Me too.
That's so
I
gross.
stopped eating shrimp because I used to love shrimp and now they gross me out.
Yeah, it's
They're
weird.
like little baby dicks.
They're like literally bugs in the ocean.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm
gross.
And we
slowly-
have to take their shit out? No thanks.
Yeah, you
That's
have to cut.
disgusting.
Yeah, I gotta
No
cut a
thanks.
vein of shit.
Leave it in.
Like, it's
I
just
don't-
not right.
I went
Really, the
through a
old-
change like 10 years ago where I feel like growing up, I used to eat seafood like no problem. And now I don't like seafood at all.
Same here.
It
I'm
grosses me
slowly
out.
starting to not like anything.
Yeah, everything grosses me out.
I think I might end up just being a 100% yogurt diet.
Yogurt grosses me out.
That's
So
the only thing that
gross.
doesn't gross me out for some reason.
It tastes like barf. Like, it tastes like after you barf and it's like sour a little. That's what that tastes like.
Well, don't
Have you
ruin
ever
the only thing
tried
that
your
I
own
can eat
yogurt?
anymore.
Have you ever noticed that? It's like sour, like stomach bile.
Well, yeah.
Creamy stomach
Now
bile.
that you mention it, that does make sense. So thanks.
You know what also tastes like throw up? Cornflakes with strawberries in them.
True.
Try it.
True.
I don't eat cornflakes, so
But if you ever
Yeah.
do, try it with strawberries and it tastes like
Like
throw up.
fresh strawberries or
Yeah, fresh strawberries.
not the freeze dried
Huh.
one with
No.
not the ones that they put strawberries in it
Mm-mm.
in the box.
Fresh strawberries.
Okay, that's odd.
Fresh. All right, I guess I'll have to try that now and ruin another thing.
For me, it's like I just start to think about different things, like what could be wrong with the food
Yeah.
and if it's going to make me sick. Like I bought a couple of bagged salads the other day because it was like buy one, get one free. I'm like, this is such
Don't
an
do that.
easy, I'm like, this is such an easy side for a dinner. The next day I see a video, #1 food to give you food poisoning, bag salad.
course.
And I said,
That and cantaloupe.
I'm not eating that. But that's
Or
crazy.
even-
Like it's probably
Even
fine.
watermelon is hard for me or avocados because you don't usually wash the outside of avocados or watermelon,
Mhm.
but like it has so much bacteria on the outside. Like people drop it in the store
Mhm.
on the ground or worse, whatever was happening before it was at the store. And then you cut it and you cut the skin and everything that it just gets smeared all in with the knife.
Before
That's
that's a good
true.
point that I never thought about. Thank you for that. Before I met Hayden, he was raw dogging fruits. He was not
We
washing
used to do
them.
that too when we were
That's
younger.
so gross.
Does that mean shoving them up your ass?
Yes,
I'm glad he
without a
stopped.
condom.
I'm glad he stopped. Because
Me too. That was weird. It was a weird time.
you really have to be sure to wash them off before you cut them after you shove them up your ass. You can't just, you're definitely going to get bacteria in them from when you cut
Absolutely.
them.
He puts them in the dishwasher.
Smart. That's smart.
Yeah.
I picked up a load of watermelons once from a watermelon factory, and they
That's
gave me free watermelon. They go, every truck driver gets a free watermelon when they pick up a load.
Aw, that's cute.
But then I just had this giant fucking watermelon in my truck for like a week.
No,
way
you're
to
gonna say,
cut
but
it.
then I just shoved it up my ass.
No, it was a huge. It was one of those really, really big ones.
So?
And I gotta
Gotta
work my
cut it
way.
into
I gotta work
pieces.
my way up to that. I gotta do those
You're
mini
like,
ones
do you
first.
have any of the mini ones?
Do
And
you
then
have any
maybe a
mini watermelons?
medium-sized one?
Those ones, the little small seedless ones.
Has to be seedless if it's going up my
You
ass.
don't want a
I
watermelon to
don't-
grow inside.
I don't want an ass baby. I need this to be seedless.
Have you guys watched Abbott Elementary?
No, I've
A
seen
couple episodes.
scenes and stuff, but I've never watched it.
I've seen some clips and I watched a couple episodes and I couldn't get into it, but there's this one clip that makes me laugh every time I watch it. And it's the one where it's like the teacher and he's in the classroom and they're like doing an experiment with the seeds and like they're wrapping them in wet paper towels. And this kid goes, Mr. Whatever, I swallowed a watermelon seed. Is a watermelon gonna grow in my tummy now? And he's like, well, let's think about it. Did you also swallow a wet paper towel? And the kid's like, yes. It's like, let's go to the nurse. That shit
Oh my
always makes me
God.
laugh. And it makes me want to watch it, but I don't know. I couldn't get into it. But oh my God.
Apparently, they did a crossover episode with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they both take place in Philadelphia, so they did a crossover episode.
Oh, no way.
And it's supposed to be good. I haven't seen it, but it's supposed
I
to
would
be funny.
watch that. I do like It's
We
Always
did
Sunny.
our studio tour for my birthday one year, and they were filming Abbott Elementary there.
Really?
So they had to close part of the studio tour.
Bastards.
But we saw them.
Oh,
We didn't see people, but we saw like people working on the set and stuff.
Yeah,
that's cool.
but we
That
missed
is
the
cool.
fountain because they were
Oh
covering
yeah,
up the fountain.
we missed the Friends fountain because they closed up.
No.
That sucks.
We still saw it, but we didn't get to go up to it.
No one told
Somebody
you life
told
was going to
you
be that way.
that the fountain's going to be closed today.
Nobody told you that the fountain was going to be closed today. That was bad,
Mhm.
but I tried.
I tried.
Anyway,
But, you know,
Shrek.
takes the, he drinks the potion, makes the wish or whatever. I don't know if he made a wish, but I guess
No.
it's on the bottle says it'll affect everyone around him. So they drinks the potion. Donkey drinks a little potion. His little taste test as a treat.
And he sneezes on the mushroom.
Oh yes.
Mm.
And then they pass out in barn, and then you see a POV from Shrek's point of view, and there's a bunch of bar or farm maidens are trying to get into Shrek's pants. They think he's a very handsome man. And then we get human Shrek. Does he have some sort of a meme-ified name for him when he's human form? Like Chad Shrek or something? I feel like I've seen memes of when he's human and there's a name that goes on the meme. This
I
was
don't
like
know.
20 years ago, so maybe not. There's not like a Chad Shrek meme or something.
I think I've just seen human Shrek.
Yeah.
Fine then.
I wanted to
guess I'm
say
fucking
handsome
moron. I'm
Shrek,
sorry.
but that's handsome Squidward.
Yeah, handsome Squidward.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. Maybe I'm mixing them together.
Is Shrek fat or muscular?
Shrek is James Gandolfini. He's really looking like, well, he's got better hair, but they're going for the Tony Soprano body type. Big old hairy muscular Shrek. You guys think he's hot? Do you guys think Shrek's
I was just
hot?
thinking, yeah, I could see it.
Do you date Shrek? Do you date Shrek?
I date
Do you
Shrek.
date him? You date Shrek?
I think like he's like a real world 7, but a far, far away 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is quite a bit bigger than everyone.
Mm-hmm. That'll get you points.
Yeah. He's got real reacher vibes. He's gonna beat the shit out of his neighbor in front of his kids on his motorcycle. Did you guys see that video today?
Mm-mm.
So Alan Richardson, the guy who plays Reacher, do you know who that is?
No.
Eli, he was in the clip you sent today, the TikTok clip.
What was it? Oh, he was.
Yeah. So he's a big, huge dude. He's like 6'5", like totally jacked. And there's a video that a neighbor took, and I didn't look into it. I just saw the clip, and I think Alan Richardson's going through the neighborhood on motorcycles with his kids, and don't know what it led up to, but the video is just him beating the shit out of this neighbor in the street,
Oh
like
my
punching,
God.
and then gets back on his motorcycle and then wrecks his motorcycle into the neighbor's yard. But I don't know the context at all.
Damn, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
But he's basically doing Shrek, real life human Shrek, IRL. He's doing real human Shrek in real life, causing chaos everywhere.
And
Oh,
he
and Donkey
does.
is a big, beautiful white steed.
He's a stallion.
He's a stallion.
Some quality potion.
And
And he's counting.
is he counting? God, how do I not remember any of the jokes?
The jokes in this movie are so funny.
I
but
know,
they're
but
kind
they
of
just,
subtle.
yeah, they're all subtle, and there's so many of them. It's really hard to remember any of them, and unless you write them all down, which I did not.
I feel like throughout the movie there's so many funny jokes, but like the last 15 minutes of this movie, I was like in tears watching it. It's just so stupid funny.
Comedic tears, or just tears
Comedic
of
tears.
nostalgia, or just tears because you
No,
hated it
just
so
like
much?
no, like it was just so funny that I couldn't stop laughing out loud by myself.
You didn't make Hayden watch this with you in a
No,
a
he
drugged
did.
haze?
No, I
Okay.
did. I did.
Did you guys watch it before he had his appendix attack?
Yeah. We watched Shrek 1 and then immediately watched Shrek 2.
Okay. Do you
Yeah.
think that these movies caused his appendix to betray
Yes.
him?
Absolutely. Absolutely. They'll do that. So they should really put a warning label. May cause appendix rupture.
That's
Not
why I
rupture.
was
It
fine
didn't
watching
rupture.
it. Thank God.
Yeah. Did yours rupture?
No, I got there before
Okay.
it ruptured. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently when it ruptures, it's not
You're pretty fucked. You're pretty
good.
fucked. Because then
Yeah.
all that gets released into your body.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I'm
All
glad.
whatever caused it to happen in the first place.
Yeah, the surgeon was like, "Yep, you definitely had appendicitis." I'm like,
So
"Holy
this is,
shit, happened so
consider this
fast."
our PSA. When your tummy hurt real bad,
Real bad.
when your tummy hurt real bad and doesn't go away, even after puking a bunch, and nobody around you that you ate the same food as is having the same problem, you might be having an appendicitis.
And appendicitis.
You might be
Better
having
to
appendicitis.
go get it checked out because we were on the fence because obviously this is America. And anytime you go to the ER, you can bet on a pretty hefty bill. And so we were like,
Yeah.
I don't know. But after like 2.5 hours of just agony, I was like, okay, this is not normal. We have to go. So go.
It's pretty simple. They just cut it right out and stitch you back together and send you home.
The actual surgery was like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
They said.
super fast.
Yeah. But I mean, they did have to put him under and stuff, which that's always like kind of scary.
Yeah, that's fun. That's the
Yeah.
best part.
Aiden's the same way. He's like, put me out. I don't give a fuck. And I was down in the pre-op area with him, and the woman next to us got a gunshot wound to her leg and had to have surgery on it. And she was like, I don't want to be put under. I don't want to be put under. And Hayden was like, what the fuck? Like, put me under. And I didn't want to say anything. But I was like, that's me. I am that woman. Don't put me under. I am scared.
Are you afraid? The only thing I'm afraid of getting put under is the very rare occurrence where you're paralyzed, but you're still conscious and can feel everything.
Ooh, no.
That's the only thing that scares me. I don't care
That's
about
what
not
I'm
waking
I don't
up.
even. I know you don't. I know you don't, because you in your mind it doesn't matter because you'd never know. But like, I don't want to die. It's like this crazy concept. So,
Yeah, I don't want to die, but it doesn't scare me. I'm not bothered by it. I don't
but I'm not
fear it.
bothered by the fact that I might die, like right now, like right in this moment.
I don't want you guys to die, but I don't care if I die. You can't live your life being afraid you're going to die.
I do
Because it's
it.
eventually going to happen
You
to
can,
everyone.
and I will.
Yeah,
I
but
do it
that's
every
boring.
day. I'm actually an
So
expert.
stressful though, right? Isn't that stressful?
I mean, I forget about it most of the time, but sometimes
I don't
it's like
forget about it ever.
sometimes
thinking
I'm
about
like,
it right
oh,
now.
thank God. But
This isn't really a spoiler because it's, well, maybe it is. Never mind. We'll talk about it later. Different movie completely.
oh,
Well, Shrek, human Shrek, and stallion donkey. Why do you think they made donkey white, by the way? That's a weird choice. Why didn't they make him a black stallion?
because he's a white stallion. That's like that's a thing, right?
So it was a black stallion, though.
Is it?
There's even a movie called Black Stallion.
Oh, well, I don't know.
Black Stallion's a thing. You would think Eddie Murphy would want to be a black stallion, is all I'm saying.
Maybe that was the joke.
That's what I'm asking. Do you think that was a choice to make him a white stallion instead of a black stallion?
I mean, everything's a choice
Yeah, it's
when
true.
you're making a movie.
That is true. I'd never considered that everything in a movie is a choice. I think
You're
we should
welcome.
stop this. We should stop this recording. Have a lot of reflection to do on that now. You've just blown my whole. I'm now afraid of death. Man, you've changed my whole outlook on everything. I'm
Yeah.
gonna have to
But
reassess.
that's not a choice. You don't get to
Gee.
choose that. Unless you
Well, you can.
do. But don't.
You can take the white stallion. You can ride the white stallion right out of this world. In Twin Peaks, white stallion, the white pony, is a very big symbol throughout that entire thing. It's a bad omen in that though. You don't want to see the white stallion. Interesting. Food for thought for you Twin Peaks people out there. Is it Twin Peaks? Is Shrek doing a subtle nod to Twin Peaks with the white stallion?
There's always a subtle nod to Twin Peaks if
Everything.
you look hard enough.
There kind of is. There kind of is. There's a lot of Twin Peaks in everything because everybody who makes stuff loves David Lynch and loves Twin Peaks, and they like to stuff Twin Peaks shit into everything they make. This part was very frustrating to me when they get to the castle because no way Donkey didn't tell Fiona what was going on because Shrek ran upstairs and she ran downstairs and they missed each other. Shrek gets trapped and Prince Charming shows up and they tell her he is Shrek and changed his voice. But Donkey's right there and could have said what was happening, right?
I'm trying to remember if
she runs down and then Donkey tells her that Shrek just ran upstairs.
Yeah.
And then they imprison Donkey and Shrek.
Yeah.
In the prison cell. So I retract my statement.
Okay, good.
Take it back.
Keep
I
that
take
to
it back.
yourself.
I take it back. I take it back.
Yeah. So they're imprisoned. And then
And they get Pinocchio. They make him lie so his nose goes out so they can get the keys.
It's a
And that's how they escape.
How did they get there so fast?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
No,
Don't
but
even worry about
okay,
that.
no, you're skipping the best part.
Oh, the Cops, the Knights TV
Yes.
show.
Yes, that part had me howling with the pepper grinder
Yeah.
in the eyes. And then the catnip. That's not
That
mine.
is some good torture though.
The fucking pepper grinder.
Not the pepper grinder.
I warned you.
They get pretty fucked up with torturing in this series.
Yeah, for real.
They're barely hiding that. I mean, they're not even hiding that it's torture. They're just, it's like a thinly veiled, like very bad shit. Oh, did they plant the catnip on Puss in Boots?
Yes.
That's good shit.
But they see that. Pinocchio and Gingy and all them, they see that. And they go immediately because they have to save
because
them.
they're watching it on the TV that Shrek magically has in his house, in his swamp.
Yes.
Right.
Tell a lie.
Tell
Say
a
you're
lie.
wearing ladies' underwear. Are you? No. It's a thong.
It's good shit. Good shit.
I agree.
And then they make the giant Gingy.
Then they need the giant Muffin Man. No, they go to visit the Muffin Man and they make Mongo, the giant gingerbread man.
Why did they name him Mongo? Is that a reference to something?
It's in some movie. We'll look it up.
Muffin Man does quick work.
Yeah.
Seriously.
How much
I mean,
flour
how
do you
long
think
would it
they
take to
needed?
bake that?
How
Not
big,
like
how big of
1,000
an oven
years?
do you think you needed?
Truly.
Like
Okay.
Mongo is a mentally challenged giant dude from Blazing Saddles, and I think this is an homage to that.
Shrek having a reference to Blazing Saddles is crazy.
Yes. You guys watch that? I haven't watched it in forever.
I had to watch it in film school.
So you've seen it more recently than I have. I even bought the 4K Steelbook and I haven't watched it yet.
I watched it in a class. This was the coolest class ever. It was literally just a class where you watch movies. It was a 3-hour class once a week, and it was sex and violence in film.
Ooh.
We just watch movies with a lot of sex and violence in them, or like
I'm gonna
just
go-
very controversial stuff.
What did you watch?
I only remember watching Blazing Saddles. I think we watched Black Swan one time. That's all I really remember. Some older ones too.
That sounds like the kind of class that I would
Not a
very-
bad class.
not a bad class at all. That's the kind of class I would teach.
The worst, yeah, you would enjoy that. You would enjoy being a film teacher. The worst part about that class was having to sit in those uncomfortable ass chairs for 3 hours. But other than that, can't complain.
Oh, I went to, speaking of uncomfortable chairs, so a couple years ago when I went to see The Brutalist in the IMAX in Boise, they have a separate building from when they originally built the IMAX. So it had really, really the most uncomfortable seats ever in the history of movie theater seats. And The Brutalist is like 5 hours long. And it was very
It is
uncomfortable.
not 5 hours long.
Well, it's like 3, right? 3.5.
Yeah.
So to sit in those seats was quite uncomfortable, but still cool because it was an IMAX. So today, when I went to see Project Hail Mary at the IMAX, the same theater, I took an Uber over there and I got dropped off and I walked over to the IMAX and it's closed down. And they're like, the IMAX experience is now in the main building. So I was like, God damn it. They put in one of those shitty, tiny Limaxes, like the fake IMAXes. I was
That's
Mm.
pissed.
messed up.
So I go in there and they built a whole new IMAX inside. And I walk inside and it's gigantic, brand new, still the huge real IMAX screen with reclining seats.
Nice.
Ooh,
And I was so happy.
fancy.
I was like, hell yeah. I was all set up to be disappointed, and it was way better than I could even have imagined.
That's a good way to live life, is just always expect to be disappointed, because
Yep.
then things aren't that bad.
I know. Expect the worst. Don't hope for the best, just expect the worst. That's how I live my life. I don't hope for anything good to happen. I just expect that it's always going to be bad. And then sometimes I'm pleasantly surprised, which is how Shrek should have led his life, and then he wouldn't be in the pickle that he's in right now.
Yeah, for real.
So he storms the castle with Mongo. Just fucked that whole town up. Did you guys
really
notice the
did.
joke? The joke where all the people ran out of the Starbucks across the street into another Starbucks,
No.
I
making
did
fun
catch
of
that.
them being everywhere. Like, yeah.
Oh, I didn't even
So
notice that.
they run out of one, they go under Mongo's legs right behind him, and then it's just right across the street, right into another one. But Mongo fucks up the castle, and I think he's killing some people, right? Or they burn his
He's
gum
fucking shit up.
they burn his gumdrop, and then he
You
kicks it
say
back to him.
they burned his gum butt?
His gumdrop button. Because remember, little gingerbread man's like, not the
Uh-huh.
gumdrop,
I know.
not his
Yeah.
gumdrop.
And then he throws his flaming gumball at them.
Kicks it back to him.
Probably kills a few people for sure.
Yeah, he definitely kills some people.
And then they pour steaming hot milk on him, which sounds so good. I know,
Hot milk.
but hot milk and
Hot
a cookie
milk?
sounds pretty good.
I don't like gingerbread. Do you guys like gingerbread cookies? I find them to be quite gross.
I mean, it's
Oh.
definitely not in my top 10 cookies, but I'll eat pretty much any cookie. I love a cookie. If all that's around is gingerbread, I'm probably going to try it.
Probably not. I'll skip. I'll just go without a cookie. I don't think I would eat one. I would just be like,
That's
I'm
your
good.
choice.
I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I'm all good. Where are we at in this godforsaken fucking movie?
Well, Shrek gets into the castle.
Oh, and
to
they're
go
about to
stop
get married.
the situation.
Yeah.
They're
They're not
just
about to get married. No, they're not getting
Oh, no?
married. They're just
they're
it's
about
just
to
like
do
a
the
dance.
kiss. No,
Oh yeah, the kiss.
the kiss that seals the deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
But I don't think
And-
Fiona would have ever kissed him. She knew it was up. She's smart.
Yeah.
She knew that wasn't her man.
But she doesn't headbutt him until Shrek comes in, though, right?
I think Shrek's already. To me, it was weird because it's like, why'd you even let him? Clearly, the potion didn't work, or the dad didn't give her the potion because he switched them. We didn't talk about that.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
The king was supposed to give her the potion that made her fall in love with whoever kissed her first. And then Prince Charming was supposed to kiss her first and make her fall in love with him and seal the deal. But the king had a change of heart because I don't know why. Why did he? Because he knew it was wrong. He knew it was
Yeah.
wrong.
Yeah, and also I think he also related, didn't he?
He related because he had his own situation with love, but the fairy godmother was using that as a threat. Like, I helped you
I will expose
and
you.
I will expose you and I will take it away if you don't do this. But he still doesn't do it anyway.
Yeah.
So she doesn't drink the potion. So she doesn't fall in love with him when he kisses her. But why did she even let him kiss her?
Because I think she was just going along with it because she thought it was Shrek.
I guess. But like, even like when they were dancing and stuff, like she was not into him. I feel like she knew the whole time it wasn't him. Like she felt it in her gut.
Well, I think that she knew that she didn't like this guy, but she still thought it was Shrek.
She thought she just didn't like Shrek anymore.
Or that Shrek had changed and it was being weird, but I still think she thought it was Shrek, but Shrek had just changed.
Jaden, what do you think?
I think that, I don't know, maybe she thought something happened to him when he took the potion that made him human. And that he was, I don't know, or maybe like a gut feeling, but not like a conscious, like, yeah, that's definitely not Shrek.
But if she actually thought it was Shrek enough to let him kiss her, why did she immediately headbutt him? I'm pretty sure Shrek was already...
Yeah, had Shrek already busted in
Yeah, he already busted in, and then the fairy godmother was like, do it now. And then the Prince Charming guy kissed her, and she let him, but then she headbutted him. But like, if she actually thought that was Shrek, I don't think she would have headbutt him.
Maybe it was the kiss not being magical was what finally sealed the deal on her realizing that it wasn't Shrek, because the
Maybe.
kiss meant nothing.
Or maybe
There was no spark.
they didn't think about this, and he had to kiss her to reveal that the king switched the drinks for sure.
Yeah,
And it was just
that
a
makes sense.
weird, like, not super straightforward result.
That's true.
You know, this just might be one of those things that we're just never going to know the answer to. We're just going to be lying awake at night for the rest
Yeah.
of our lives, wondering why Shrek let Prince Charming kiss her.
We're probably just
never gonna know.
overthinking it.
Nope. We're just
It's a
going to have
kid's
to
movie.
overthink it. We're going to have to overthink it for the rest of our lives.
I already forgot. Then what happens?
Then a bunch of shit happens where magic happens and she's shooting with shit with wand and they fight over the wand and she turns the king back into a frog.
Yep, and you learn that he was once a frog.
He was once a frog, and then they straight up turned the fairy godmother into Bubbles.
They killed her
They
in front of
killed
her
her
son.
ass.
I was kind of like,
Yeah.
damn.
I know. You would think
I
that
was
it
like,
would turn
oh.
her into something like that. It would have been some sort
Yeah.
of magical like fate where she had
Like a
to live the
newt.
rest of her life as a newt or just some sort of punishment, but they just fucking kill her ass. They just bubble her.
Literally, there wasn't even a body for her son to bury. Like,
Nope. They
she
got to
was
bury those
gone.
bubbles. They got to bury those
They
bubbles.
popped. They popped, bitch. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
that's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy that they just straight up killed her ass. They didn't even do that in, I mean, Princess Bride, he threatens to do all that fucked up shit to him, but he doesn't even do that. He just ties him up and let him live in shame. But they just straight up murder Fairy Godmother.
I mean, she deserved it. She was evil, but
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
No moral judgment. That's pretty harsh
but
for a
it
kid's
was
movie.
pretty intense for a kid's movie, yeah.
It was a different time. It was a different time. 2004 was a
Clearly.
different time.
Clearly.
There was wars going on, you know. We were all
Oh.
just more accepting of death.
And then Shrek, it's like midnight. It's about to be midnight, right? So if Shrek kisses her by midnight, then they can stay human per his potion that he took. And so he says, like, if you want to live like this, we can do that. And she's like, you would do that for me? And he's like, yeah. And and then she says no, that she fell in love with him as an ogre, and that's how she wants to stay. And then the clock strikes midnight, and they turn back and they kiss. And guess what, guys? I cried again. I cried again. To be fair, this was the same night, so hormones could have been high, but
the only thing that moves Darian is ogre love.
ogre love is so sweet. Like, they just love each other
She
for who they
doesn't
are.
respond to human love, gay love, only ogre love.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
I was gonna say that.
What's kind of funny though is that Shrek fell in love with her as a human.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
But he still loved her when she was an ogre.
But
he said, you are beautiful.
Right. But he did fall in love with her as a human, so that is kind of funny.
And then I felt bad for Donkey when he wasn't a stallion anymore.
I know. It's so sad.
So sad. He loved being a stallion.
They should have let him be a stallion.
He's a stallion in my heart.
He will always be a stallion. He's so mad that he had to turn back into a donkey. He didn't get to stay white.
Jesus Christ.
He was so disappointed. His life would have been so much easier. I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. I'm saying he's disappointed. He's upset. I'm not casting any judgment on any of this. I'm saying that that Donkey was disappointed that he didn't get to stay white. And that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that's good or bad. I'm just saying that's what Donkey felt.
I'm reading the Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life thing. And the fact that we were watching and reading these things as children is insane.
I don't even remember any of it.
Man, I wish that I could have put some sort of content blocker on you guys' internet back then.
You did.
Did I?
I definitely had content blocker.
Good. Okay.
I
guess I'm not that
definitely
big
did
of a failure.
not.
That's because you care less and less with each child, so you didn't care to put content blockers on Jaden's computer.
It's
The
true.
shit I was doing and exposed to, the creepy men I was exposed to, and my friends, insane.
Not my fault.
It's never your fault. I
No,
put
that's
the
not
link
true.
in the I put the link in the chat.
Let me see.
Someone made a video of it. I remember the video.
I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Oh, this is the video.
Oh, I have to confirm that I'm 18 or older to look at this. Okay, perfect.
The video is really funny. That's what I remember the most.
What the fuck?
You gotta watch the video. It's the exact same thing, just video.
How it's a video? Someone made a video?
Yes. You haven't seen the video?
No, I'm scared. Is it on YouTube?
She
I just
sent the
sent it.
link.
The YouTube link is in the chat.
Well, why don't you just play that and let everyone hear it?
Okay.
Yeah, just play that. Just share your screen. Let our listeners. We're not gonna get
Oh, I
pulled
have
for.
seen this. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, just go ahead and share your screen. Let's put this in the podcast.
Oh my god.
I was only 9 years old. I loved Shrek so much. I had all the merchandise and movies. I prayed
Shrek 2.
bed, thanking him for the life I've been given. Shrek is love, I say. Shrek is life. My dad hears me and calls me a faggot. I knew he was just jealous of my devotion for Shrek.
Jesus Christ.
I called him a cunt. He slaps me and sends me to go to sleep. I'm crying now, and my face hurts.
Sends me to go to sleep.
I lay in bed, and it's really cold. A warmth is moving towards me. I feel something touch me. It's Shrek. I'm so happy. It's in my
So
ear.
happy.
This is my swamp. He grabs me with his powerful ogre hands and puts me on my hands and
Thank
knees.
you.
I'm ready. I spread my ass cheeks for Shrek. He penetrates my butthole. It hurts so much, but I do it for Shrek. He roars a mighty roar as he fills my butt with his love. My dad walks in.
What the fuck?
Shrek looks him straight in the eye and says, "It's all ogre now." Shrek leaps through my window. Shrek is love. Shrek is life.
Not
It's
okay.
not ogre.
Well,
Ogre. Someone kill themselves.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Well, this has
What
given me an
the
insight to why your generation is the way they are.
You've never seen that?
I have never seen that.
That's
And I've been on some
crazy.
of the most deranged parts of the internet in my time, and I've never seen that.
Oh my god.
Oh, did I ever tell you about? Okay, so the company I used to work at, the internet advertising company, we didn't deal with adult websites, but I came up with the idea of doing a spin-off company. I talked my bosses into letting us start a new company that I would run internally called Red Band Media. We only did adult sites. So we got a whole new LLC and created a whole new company, like a parent, like a shell company under our company. And I went out and I just had to spend like 6 months trying to go into adult sites and get them to advertise with us. And it failed miserably and it didn't work at all. But
Oop.
that was a gross 6 months of my life
Jesus.
because this was like in like 2009 or 10. And by then that was all settled business with you just would pay the big porn companies to advertise on them. They didn't want an intermediary by then. But I had that idea years before. If they would have let me do it in 2005, I think it would have worked out a lot better. I could be the porn advertising mogul right now. But I'm not. I'm a truck driver. But it is not ogre.
It's never ogre.
It's never ogre. We got to
But this
definitely
movie is ogre.
This movie is ogre. Oh, but I had some things to say. I had some questions about the frog queen relationship. Did they fall in love? Because the queen seemed to know that he was a frog. She wasn't too surprised that he was a frog again. So they're basically having a frog-human relationship now going forward, I assume. And did they fall in love when he was a frog? Or do you think he got turned into a prince by the fairy godmother before they met?
I think that he was a frog and he admired her, had the fairy godmother turn him into a human, and then they fell in love.
Yes.
I agree.
I think that too.
And I think
That's
that
what
she
I-
wasn't surprised because look at all the other shit that's going on around her.
Right, but she seems very okay with it.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
he's
like,
more of a man
"Actually,
now.
Kind of wanted that.
She's like,
Yeah.
actually?
those tongues be going far out on a frog. They
Show
got
me
that.
your
How
Croatia or whatever.
what that
What's it called?
cloaca, the cloaca.
Clo-
What that
Show me,
cloaca do, frog?
yeah, show me that Cloaca.
What that tongue do?
That too. That's why she was actually stoked.
So this Shrek was very, because we get interspecies, we get dragon, donkey love, we get human frog love. Everything else is pretty standard, like ogre, human, but they really, they really go outside the box, they really go outside the swamp with the human frog and donkey dragon relationship. Did you stick around for the post-credit scene for when Dragon comes back with the dragon babies?
Yeah.
I did not.
You didn't? So you
No.
missed that?
What?
I missed that.
Do you remember it from before, or have you never seen it?
I've seen it. I've definitely
Okay.
seen the dragon babies before. Not sure how that's possible, but
Yeah,
it's a
I still.
fantasy.
It is a fantasy. It's someone's fantasy, I'm sure. I'm sure there's videos out there. I mean, we just saw what we just saw, which you definitely have to put that in the description, by the way, the link to that video
God.
in the episode description, so
Okay.
everyone can see it, because it's
Okay.
as fun as it is to hear. It's even funner to watch and hear at the same time. Anybody else has to say about this movie before we wrap it up? Any final words? Any final thoughts? Because we have a thing we do on every episode, and it's how we determine whether this movie is going to be entered into the hallowed halls of being a very important movie. And the person who picks the movie goes around the horn and asks some questions. Jaden will ask us all one question, and we will answer that question.
Okay. Darian,
Hmm.
was it worth the watch?
Yeah, of course. Definitely worth the watch. I'm gonna watch it
I mean,
again.
all right. And then what would you rate it? Let's
Out of
do.
what?
How many frog cloacas?
No.
I mean, we did frog balloons before. Frog croacas. Giant gingerbread men.
How many mongos?
Okay, how many mangos?
Okay, it's 5 mongos for me.
Nice.
That's a perfect movie right there.
Wow.
It's funny, it's nostalgic, it's entertaining, it's so easy to put on. That's gonna be my new go-to easy movie.
Yeah.
Just put
Mhm.
something on. Done. Shrek 2.
Done.
Love it.
Good soundtrack.
For fantasy, what are we doing for fantasy?
How many magic potions? How many happily ever after potions are you going to give it?
I'm gonna give it 4 happily ever after potions. For the same reason as the last one. It's very fantasy, but it's just not,
It's a fantasy skin over a not fantasy movie.
it's like it's fantasy because it's everything, it's magical, it's storybook, it's all those things. I'll give it a 4.5. It's just, for me, fantasy, you gotta have, I was gonna say you have to have a dragon, but there is a dragon. It's a 5.
It's funny.
It's a 5. Perfect score
Good
for me.
scores. Good score. Perfect score. Darian's never
Yeehaw.
rated a movie higher on both counts than this one.
I think this is my first 5.
It is.
Shrek is love, Shrek is life.
Shrek is love.
Shrek is life.
All right, it's not ogre yet. Dad, was it worth the watch?
It is worth the watch. I realized that I hadn't seen this one in a very long time too. I remembered very little about it. So I was very happy to watch it again. I'm probably going to watch 4 or 3 and 4 over very, very soon here. I'm excited to see if they are equally as good or if they get worse. I don't remember at all. But
They
I'm
definitely get worse.
They do get worse?
Most
Bummer.
definitely.
Oh,
Probably.
shit. Okay. Well,
Most definitely, probably.
I haven't watched it in a long time, but I think I looked at Letterboxd and it wasn't as good.
yeah, I saw that, but I don't know if I can trust that because they were a lot of the ratings are from a long time ago. So I'll give it my own opinion when I
Mhm.
watch them. But I was very happy to watch it, and it's very good, and I like it a lot. There's no nostalgia for me whatsoever, like the last one. I thought there'd be more on this one, but no nostalgia whatsoever. But I liked it a lot. It was very fun. And as far as a rating goes, it's definitely better than the first one, which I gave a 4. But I don't know if it's quite a 5. Probably give it a 4.75 if that was allowed. But since it's not, I'm going to have to give it a 4.5 mongos.
Okay. And for fantasy?
I would probably, okay, since it isn't, like I said, it's more of a standard thriller movie wrapped up in the skin
It's
of
crazy.
fantasy. But since it has so much fantasy built into it, I'm gonna have to probably give it also 4.5. What is the rating? Oh, forever happily ever after potions. 4.5 happily ever after potions.
All right. Babe, Eli?
This was I love this movie. Did I like it or not like it? I like this movie. I love this movie. It has wonderful music. It has a good plot. It is I don't know what else to say about this movie. It's just Shrek is love, Shrek is life, you know? I'm gonna give this a 5 bongos. It's gonna get 5 happily ever after potions because just think about it. It's got everything. It's all the fairy tales smashed into one, and you get a bonus of it being referenceable and all of the above. It's a great movie, perfect movie.
Good scores from
I'm
Eli.
sorry, but like the way you said all that, you didn't sound like Trump, but you kind of did. It's a perfect movie. Wonderful movie. Best movie I've seen.
Many people are saying that this is the perfect movie.
Many people are saying it.
Okay, so JD Vance, what do you give it over there?
Don't even. I give it a 5. 5 mongos.
Very
and
humble of you.
5. Huh?
I said very humble of you.
Well, of course I'm gonna give it a 5. I gave the last one a 4.5, right? I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure.
Mhm.
I think so.
Because I like that one slightly less than this one. So this one's a 5, yeah. And then for fantasy, I also give it a 5. Happily ever after potion.
Let's go.
Wow. This might be the highest rated movie that we've had. It is. I don't think it might be. It's definitely 100% the highest rated movie. So, congratulations to those 3 directors that I said earlier in the movie and to the entire cast. You are a very important movie. And you are the number 1 most important movie that we've ever done on this show yet so far. Shrek 2, you are the king champion. You're the champion of this podcast so far. I can't see any conceivable world where any movie ever is going to score higher than this on this show.
I was just wondering, like, do you think there's a movie out there where we're all going to give it 5s?
Nope.
Mm.
I can't possibly think of a movie that I'm going to give 5 stars to that Jaden's going to give 5 stars to. I just don't think it's possible.
What did you give One Battle After Another?
5 stars.
I gave it 5 too.
Okay. But
Darian
Darian hated it, so
I have to watch it again.
next month is A24 month, and we have not picked the movies yet. I've got it narrowed down to about 20 different ones that I want to pick. And
For all of the movies.
yeah, we will put it in the show notes
Silence.
of what the next movie is. And please rate, review, subscribe. Patreon is live and is up, and you can subscribe to it. There's one bonus episode available on there, $5 a month. But subscribe through your browser, not through the Apple app, because then it's more expensive. And until then, we love you. Shrek is love, Shrek is life, and it's not ogre. And, go ahead and please out.